Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. I am back, and this is going to be part 2 of my Wednesday morning beach walk at Barb Wiggins Pass State Park. I'm over the north end of Area 2. I thought this is where our friend Barb sets up. Maybe she's down in Area 1. Hopefully it's not too cold for her. Hopefully she's out here. I was looking forward to seeing her, so I'm going to walk down the beach. I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh yeah.
There you go. You can say hi to Mom.
Good morning, Mom, Dad.
Yep, your boy's behaving himself so far. Have a good one, guys.
Yes, sir. See you later.
This water's getting kind of shallow as the tide goes out. Actually, I didn't think we'd be seeing the sandbars today, but maybe. It's not forecasted to be as low as it has been. It's about 53, 54 now. Saw some absolutely incredibly gorgeous colors this morning, early this morning. Yeah, I do not see Barb here in Area 2. There's nowhere for her to hide up in the trees, like the old days where you can get into one of those little nooks by one of the picnic tables, get out of the breeze or whatever, although there's not a bad breeze here today. It's beautiful. Other than overcast skies right now, it's beautiful. Water temperature around 65. You're never going to guess who I ran into just a little while ago in between my live feeds. One of our awesome beach friends, big part of our beach family, a big part of Roy's life. We used to see him every morning walking up and down the beach. You have any idea who I'm talking about? It was a shocker when he came up and said, "Hey Rob, Bill Gangle here." I'm like, Sharktooth Bill. I've never seen you without a hat on. I didn't recognize him without his bathing suit and orange shirt and his hat. But I saw Sharktooth Bill here this morning. They're down for a while, he and Stella. That is so cool. Head down to Area 1 beach here and see if Barbara Grove, the shell lady, is out here. She had commented on one of my posts last week. See you Wednesday. I'm like, looking forward to it. She was out here for the first time last Wednesday, and I didn't pay attention to where I was when I ran into her. I didn't pay attention if it was Area 1 or Area 2. But I think I see her up there in Area 1. We're going to find out and see what kind of shells she brought with her this morning. Always fun talking to Barb. She loves talking about her shells. So her schedule is Wednesdays from 8 a.m. till 10:30. till mid-April of this year, 2024. And what she loves is when you bring your shells that you've found on our beaches or other beaches, or even shells that you may have purchased in the store. Bring them with you if you don't know what you have. And she would love to help you identify what you have in your own shell collection. Ooh. We made it up to Wiggins Pass this morning. Had a nice little walk up the beach after enjoying its colors. I got some photos and videos to share later. But this morning's color is beautiful. And I really would appreciate if you like them, besides like and share. Help spread the word about my beach walks and what I'm doing here. Got plenty of room in our beach family for new members. The more the merrier. Hang on a second, I gotta do something with my microphone. Hang on a second. Sorry about this. I need two hands here. Trying to re-clamp my microphone onto my sweatshirt. I think I got it there. Plug my mic back in. Now this is the big question here. Do we still have audio after I did that? If you can hear me now, if the audio's working, send some hearts or thumbs up across the screen. Just hit that like button a bunch of times so I can, my screen is very dark here. If you can hear me, shoot some likes. There we go. All right. There she is. She's got a group of people up there with her. We'll wait till she's done with those folks. I'll be back. I'll be back as soon as you're done with your gang there. She might not ever get done there. What about those ospreys up there at Wiggins Pass this morning? We saw a pair of osprey in their nests. I don't know if there's any eggs up there. I don't know if we're going to be seeing little baby ospreys peeping over the edge of the nest. That's always a fun sight. So this is Area 1 down the south end of Delano Wiggins Pass State Park. Just waiting for Barbara Grove to, she's chatting with a group of people now. Boy, just a little while ago the sun was out. It broke through the clouds and was shining bright. It's not going to get warm here, not too warm today. I mean, it's warm compared to where you're at if you're up north. There comes the sun. It's going to get to maybe 70, which is beautiful here. That is like ideal. 70, between 70 and 75 is always nice here. But that is Barbara sitting out there. I'm sure she's got her. I don't know if she brought any of her big boys, what she calls her big boys, the large shells out here. Getting a little brighter right now. Well, I don't know if we're going to get to chat with Barb or not this morning here. She's just getting more and more people coming up and visiting her. She's just very, very popular over here. You know, she just got back out on the beach last week for the first time, so there's a lot of folks there. They got a lot of stories to share. A lot of catching up to do. Let's put it that way. A lot of catching up with all the beach people. Did you catch our walk around Wiggins Pass this morning? Earlier, towards the end of part 1 this morning? She's a popular lady out there.
I have a lot of publishers now. She bought my house here when I sold it here. And now it's been sold again.
Yep,
So
sold again.
there's Rob.
Hey, you.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
These beautiful people here. I brought my big boys
You
today.
did bring your big boys out here.
I did,
Holy
I did.
mackerel.
But I brought something else too, and I want to show you.
What did you bring?
I want to show you. I should have it right in. Oh, here's a couple of things you might want to take a look at. Those are from Wiggins.
Oh, look at that.
That's from Wiggins, and this one
That's a
also.
big shark's tooth there.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's not the main thing I wanted to show you.
It's not the main thing you wanted to show me?
No, here's the main thing I wanted to show you.
What is that?
Oh.
Oh,
That's your friend and mine.
amen.
Do you have that picture?
I don't.
I'll take a picture of the picture and
How
send it to
sweet.
you.
Oh, God bless.
Isn't that a sweet picture?
Yes, it
This
is.
is Roy that we were talking
Our
about.
captain.
Roy.
Okay.
And this is my favorite. This is my favorite picture because he was so. I'm going to use the word quixotic. I don't even know if it's a word, but it was so quirky and fun.
Yep.
And
Captain Roy.
I
Oh, that is sweet.
I think everybody would enjoy
Yep.
seeing a picture of Roy this morning.
We all miss him. Our captain.
Yep. Yep. Oh, you knew him too?
Oh yes, I've got pictures with him.
Okay.
How could you not know Roy if he come to Delnor Wiggins? Gosh. He was a landmark, a fixture. He was a fixture.
Well, I thought
That's a
there's
great
people
picture.
watch you every day, every day. Thank you so much for putting so much of this into the world.
Tell us
into
about a
the-
couple of your big boys.
Oh,
Tell us
good.
about these. Barb's got shells from all over the world. Maybe from outside of this world too. I don't know.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Well, I'll start with some of these, and one thing is I don't change anything on the shells at all. I just leave them the way they
All
are.
natural?
They are so beautiful. But I'll start locally. None of these are from Wiggins. None of them. The closest here is the clenches, my biggest shell, and the clenches.
Man.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
The clenches is the largest
That's-
shell I have, but I got
Wow.
it from the desk of a secretary in Fort Myers,
wow.
and I traded her. She used it as a paperweight,
Let's see what
so
what that looks like
So
on the
I
other
gave her-
side there.
an appropriate paperweight, and I traded with
A
her.
clench,
Clenches
clenches,
helmet.
clenches helmet.
You want to see?
Yeah.
That? Isn't that beautiful?
Clenches helmet. That thing is. That's your biggest big boy.
That's my biggest big boy.
Wow.
Now this one is special not because so much it's big, because this is fairly common.
Right.
But look at the filigree on here. It's been careful.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, that's a queen conch, right?
It's a queen comb
Yeah.
or
Those-
a pink. They call it also a
Yeah.
queen or a pink.
That's where you see people blowing.
Well,
when
and
they-
speaking of blowing, look at this. This is the one they use to call. You know, in Switzerland they have those big horns.
Right.
They give messages all the way through.
Oh, wow.
Triton Trumpet.
A Triton Trumpet.
And I've seen them cut off, and then they make the sound, or a hole in here, and then they blow on it, and then that communicates to people on the other side of the mountain.
Wow.
And that's from Haiti.
Turn that all around so we can see it all the way around. Just spin it around. You see that. Yeah, look at that. It's Triton Trumpet.
Triton Trumpet.
That is cool.
And here's a queen helmet.
A queen helmet.
The color looks like one of the sunsets we see every now and then around here.
Beautiful. Kind of like a coral color.
It is. Coral pink.
That is beautiful. And where do you find those?
This came from Haiti. My friends and I still have my program in Haiti.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and here's the other side of it.
Wow.
And this part is known as the mantle. And a queen has a very large mantle.
You know what I would call that? I'd call that the brim.
Yeah, it could be.
The queen helmet. The queen helmet on the queen herself.
And of course I have to, because I'm a Minnesota gal. I have to talk about this one, which is a horse conch.
Yeah.
And that's very familiar to many people.
Yeah, we see a lot of those.
I got this at a garage sale in Minnesota.
Imagine that.
Paid a whole $1 for it.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That is a treasure. That is beautiful. We find a lot of those, especially on a little south of here in our 10,000 islands, but they're all alive. So you know what we do? We put them back. We don't take them anything.
Let's say it again.
Yeah,
we don't take live animals.
Exactly.
Don't do it.
And sometimes
the garage sales you can take.
There you go. And sometimes it's not the original inhabitant in there.
That's true.
You find we've picked shells up and there's been little baby octopuses in them.
Really?
Yeah. Hermit crabs, of course. The hermit crabs like getting in the discarded shells.
I have a particular like for octopus because I
Really?
had an octopus relationship.
One morning we found a little fighting conch with a little baby octopus, and it stung the dickens out of Roy. That sting lasted for about a half an hour.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen a Florida fighting conch walking?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that fast? I sat right here. Well, I think right here is
somewhere here. Somewhere here at Wiggins.
and it would put its proboscis out, and and it would just walk and flip and flip and flip and flip. It walked all the way across.
It's amazing. And starfish. I've watched the starfish crawling around back to the water here at low tide. It takes a while.
I've got a couple of new starfish.
You got some sea stars, right? They're not fish. Well, look at that.
I know.
Look at the size of that. Now, what is that? What kind, do you know?
I don't know exactly. I have to research that one because it wasn't in my book, so I have to look further.
Hey, that reminds me of something. Research.
I'll tell you what. Let your viewers let us know what this is.
They can tell us what kind of sea star that is.
It's a five-legged something.
Some kind of five-armed sea star,
Star. And then I have another one too. See, people must think that I pick these up off the ground all the time. No. People know that I love shells.
And people send them to you?
Here's another one. I don't know what this one is, and it's got 5 legs.
That is, it is so light. There's nothing to it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So if they know what that is, let us know. And let us know a little of the history or the life story of this starfish.
Well, I don't know what I'd do if I ever found shells this big walking on the beach. One, I don't know where I'd put them. I don't know how I'd carry them.
You have to be careful not to put them in your pocket.
Oh, those fighting conchs.
The fighting conchs will bite you. They will.
You know what we see out here a lot in the sandbars at low tide are the live olive shells with the little snails in them crawling around. I pick them up and hold them in my hand, and it takes a minute and they come out and they just start crawling all around in my hand. First you see their little eyes come out and the little tentacles. They're beautiful shells, those olives.
Speaking of the animals,
what you got in your bag of goodies there?
This is from Wiggins. And I haven't talked much about Wiggins shells today.
Oh.
Get a look at that one. Is that a face or what?
Wow.
This is a Calico Crab.
Those calicos are beautiful.
Aren't they fun?
I've never seen a big one. They say they get big, but I've never seen a big one around here. When I first found one, I looked it up to see what it was.
Mm-hmm.
They also call it a leopard crab, a calico.
leopard?
Yeah, a leopard or a calico.
Fascinating.
The first time I saw one, I'm like, "What is that?" I was scared to touch it.
Fascinating.
What else you got over here that's
Well, I've got
in the big boy
some helmets.
department?
I've
Oh,
got
the helmet,
several
another helmet shell.
helmet shells.
Those are so neat.
It could be a king helmet or an emperor helmet.
Looks like a big mouth with teeth.
You know, so many of them.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, so many of them have those teeth. And then they use the helmets to make the, what are the things your grandmother had for jewelry?
Oh,
The cameos.
cameo. I couldn't think of it yet. The cameos.
Yeah, they make cameos out of the helmet shells.
Wow.
Oh. And here's one from
One from here?
California.
No, not from here.
No, not from here. Most of the abalones come from
An
California.
abalone.
And they also, because you can't pick up shells in Australia or New Zealand, they have farms and they raise abalone
Really?
for jewelry. I don't have abalone jewelry on today, but they raise them. And it's red.
You know what?
See
Let's
the red?
see if we can get the sun to hit the inside of that.
Okay.
Because look at there. You see those colors when the sun hits it? That is beautiful.
Okay.
That is gorgeous.
See, how does one join your beach family?
You just join. You just follow along and watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then let's invite everybody
Yeah,
to
get in our
follow
beach
along
family.
and watch.
Yeah. Couple things. Well, let everybody know when you're out here. A lot of people want to know when you're here now.
I will be out here each Wednesday until mid-April, from 8 o'clock to 10:30. And the reason I go from 8 o'clock to 10:30, that's when the shellers are out. And also because I'm allergic to sun. And so by that time, the
Yeah.
sun is up and over, and it's time for me
And
to...
it's just coming out. Well, you said that.
Yeah,
The sun just
yeah,
popped out
I
on
know,
us.
I know.
And if people have something in their collection, a shell or something that they found at the beach or got in a garage sale or whatever, and they don't know what it is, can they bring it out here? And
They can bring it, and they can also take a picture of it as they bring their camera out here.
there you go.
And then we can take a look. I've got some wonderful books here. And if I don't know it, and believe me, I'm not an expert. I'm just a lover of beautiful seashells and the environment. Do you believe I'm coming to work?
I know, isn't that
I'm a
something?
volunteer, but I have to go to work every Wednesday.
What a tough job
What
you
a
have,
tough
Barb.
job it
What a
is.
tough
And I
job.
meet the best people in the
Hey
world.
man, I'm gonna come around to the other side. We got a little better light over here now. It was dark when the sun was
I had
behind the
such
clouds.
A nice response to what you had in Facebook and
Oh,
YouTube.
good. Awesome. What, let's see, is there anything here that we haven't?
Spider.
Oh, let's see that one.
Yep. Yep.
A spider what? Just, what is that called?
A spider shell.
A spider shell.
Yeah. And there's that beautiful big color again. And I lost one of the feet, or one of the
Wow.
appendages of it. So I have it, and so I'll have to glue it back on.
You got some wild looking seashells there.
Isn't it? It is. They are wonderful.
And just the thinking that they were all alive at one time. That's what, they all
I
had
know.
something inside them. That's
I
what.
know.
So any idea like how old a shell like that is? Any clue? Would you guess?
Well, it would be an approximation, obviously, because it depends, like it does with people. It depends on your environment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a great day and Happy New Year. And it depends on the food that you get.
Sure.
I think one of the easier ones to guess on would be
She's got some great stuff here.
would be this one, the giant clam.
Oh, wow.
Because you may be able to at least get an approximation from counting
Oh, is that how you do it?
this way.
Okay.
I've got a couple other shells that I don't have with me today, that it's a little easier to take a look at. In fact, I've got one in the that one. This one might fall. If it does, please pick it up.
It's good.
Yeah.
We're good. We're good. One more, and I'm running out of batteries here. Okay,
You can tell
well.
a little bit
wow.
this way. I would guess that this would be about. See how it's layered?
Uh-huh.
And people ask me, well, how do they make this covering? How do they grow? They grow exactly the way we do. Calcium carbonate.
And they just
Good
keep
food,
adding to the
good
out to the
environment.
edge,
They
and
keep
just keeps
adding to it and adding to it.
Wow.
Just exactly the way we do. So think about that and what it would take to keep the water healthy, to keep the water full of good nutrients.
right.
So the shells can grow and be very, very healthy. And
I got a low battery here. I got to wrap it up for this morning. But we've got quite a few more Wednesdays to go, right?
we do.
I'm looking forward to that.
I want to turn it off.
We're good. I'll be back here.
No, I want to
I'll be
off camera.
right. I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
But again, every Wednesday until mid-April from 8 to 10:30, and this is Area 1. Parking lot 1. For some reason, I thought we were in parking lot 2 yesterday. You know what? I've lost my sense of where I'm at here without the trees and everything.
But it'll always be Wiggins.
It'll always be Wiggins, and it's always beautiful.
The spirit of Wiggins will live.
Amen. Amen. The spirit of the park lives on.
And Happy New Year to you. And
Happy
good
New Year.
Health.
Good health,
Good health to all.
prosperity. God bless.
Well, I've forgotten that one, but
Me too, but it's
Happiness.
nice to say it anyway.
Happiness.
Yes, happiness.
Joy and gratitude.
Amen, Barbara.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
I love
you.
all of you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Thank you for sharing with us this morning. And maybe next time we get together, we can talk about some of the local stuff.
Good.
All right?
Good.
Awesome. All right, Barb. God bless you, dear. Oh, that was cool. Those shells are awesome, aren't they? Huge, huge. We're going to be seeing more Barb. Don't worry. Hit that share button. Let everybody know what's going on here. Let them know that Barb is out here for sure. And I got to get rolling. My battery's about ready to go kaput. Send some stars if you enjoy my videos on Facebook. I get a penny for each star that you send. Tips hugely appreciated, especially during the first week of the month when the bills are all due. You can find a link to my PayPal in the description of this post. You can also find me on Venmo and Apple Pay. Scroll through, check back later, whatever. I got some wonderful videos of this morning's early morning colors to share. And those will get posted throughout the day, as well as some photos. Videos on YouTube also. Photos on Facebook with videos. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me. Happy Wednesday, January 3rd. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, my friends, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your life. And God bless our wonderful country. God bless America. Tally ho. Tally ho.